For all your t-shirt needs, check out TeePublic's Killer Selection. Follow the link in the description. Hey, what's up, people? Pizzal here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the brand new It movie. And I don't even feel like a plot synopsis is necessary for this movie because I'm pretty sure you guys all know what it is about and what it is, which it is an evil entity that every 27 years it rises from its slumbers in the sewers beneath Derry, Maine in order to feast on the town folks' fear and flesh. And this time around, Pennywise sets his focus on a group of bullied outsiders known as the Losers Club to be his latest feast. Now, my natural reaction to the news that any movie is being remade is cringe. So when I heard that it was being remade, I cringed. When I heard that Bill Skarsgård was being cast to play Pennywise, I thought, that guy's too young to play Pennywise. That guy's too pretty to play Pennywise. And then when I saw what Pennywise was to look like in the new It movie, it just didn't sit right with me. None of it sat right with me. Then I saw the trailer. A trailer that I really, really liked. And the more I saw of it, the more excited I got. And the more I saw of it, the more I thought the makeup design and just the overall look of Pennywise, there was just something really nightmarish about it. That big head, the buck teeth, there was just something very nightmarish in its simplicity, I thought. Then the sequence between Pennywise and Georgie was made available online, and there was something about Skarsgård's portrayal of Pennywise in that sequence that just got me really excited to see the movie. And now I've not been excited to go watch a movie to go watch a horror movie in the theater in a long time. And I did something with it that I typically try my hardest not to do when I'm going to watch a movie. I got my expectations really high. I'd hyped the movie up in my own mind for about the past 2 months because I was really looking forward to seeing it. And I'm happy to say that it lived up to most of those expectations. At the very top of my list of things I liked about it was Bill Skarsgård's performance as Pennywise. And now, Pennywise is not really in the movie that much, but when he is in the movie, he makes an indelible impact. And what I really enjoyed about Skarsgård's performance as Pennywise is that he clearly was not trying to mimic the Tim Curry Pennywise. He approached the character in his own way. And he gave Pennywise this almost childish, childlike kind of silly quality. The sequence between Georgie and Pennywise, the sewer sequence near the beginning of the film, is a perfect example of this, because Pennywise comes off as being very childish, very silly, yet at the same time there's that very ominous undercurrent there. He's drooling the entire time he's talking to Georgie because he's thinking, this is a tasty morsel. But then when he needs to become ominous, that shift happens really quickly and really effortlessly and really effectively. And this was kind of a physical performance for Bill Skarsgård as well. I loved the voice. I loved the mannerisms. I loved what he did, just the overall physicality that he brought to the character of Pennywise. There's a great sequence in the film where Pennywise has got one of the Losers Club members isolated, and he's trying to ramp up the fear level in this member of the Losers Club because it's like salting a piece of meat. It just makes the food better. And to do this, he's taking these very long strides toward the Losers Club member, and he's doing this sort of weird, almost dancey, kind of creepy movements, and his face is changing, and he's doing, it's just a very physical, very weird, but very cool sequence, and pretty effective. I mean, if I was in a room with a clown all alone and they were doing these weird things, and I'd be freaked out too. If you're curious about the R rating that this movie got, I can assure you that it earns its R rating. The movie establishes very early on that it doesn't matter how old the character is, or how young the character is, I guess I should say, they can and will meet a horrible demise at Pennywise's hands. Also, the young characters in the movie, they speak like young people do. They use a lot of four-letter words. They use a lot of sexually explicit language. It's definitely not PC, because that's how kids that age act and speak, because that's how I acted and that's how I spoke when I was that age. So that gave the characters a certain authenticity that I felt. And the characters in this film, just overall, I really liked all the characters in this movie, with the exception of one that I won't even mention. I thought they were a little annoying, but the performances overall from all of the Losers Club members was fantastic. The young lady who played Bev did a phenomenal job. The young actor who played Bill did an amazing job. Young Richie was absolutely hilarious. I don't remember the actor's name, but he's also in Stranger Things. He's just hilarious. And there are some legitimately funny moments in this movie. Like, I wasn't expecting there to be as many funny moments in the film, and there are actually some really legitimately funny moments in this movie. I won't give any away, but I found myself laughing out loud at least a couple of times watching this movie. Also, the pacing for it was absolutely spot on. I don't remember any moments in the film that felt like they were lagging, even the more character-y moments, because I liked the characters in this film. I cared about the characters in this film, with the minor exception of the one character that I won't mention. Now, as far as the negatives are concerned, and this may only be a negative for me, some people may consider this to be a positive in the film's favor, but I wanted more Pennywise. And I know the old saying, you're supposed to leave them wanting more, but they left me wanting more Pennywise, because every scene that Pennywise is in, even if it's just for a moment or two, your eyes are glued on Pennywise the clown. Now, Pennywise does appear as several other forms in the film. The leper was really cool. There's a specter that chases Ben through the library that was really cool. But when it comes to its default form as Pennywise the clown, I just wanted more Pennywise. And this is only really a minor gripe with me, but there were some odd musical cues in the movie that really I felt to be jarring, and they pulled me out of the movie. I don't want to, again, give too much away, but there's a sequence where the Losers Club are all together and they're having a good time, although they're having a good time cleaning up a lot of blood. And a Cure song is playing, and not like a very gothy, dark Cure song. I'm trying to think which one it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's a very bouncy, very fun kind of Cure song. And I found myself going, "Oh, that's an awesome song," but it's so odd to be at this point in the movie. That may only be a negative to me. Again, I love the Cure, but it just felt odd. And there was another sequence in the film as well where they threw some popular music in, and it just kind of pulled me out of the movie. It just felt jarring to me. I was also a little let down by the ending of the film, the big showdown between the Losers Club and Pennywise down in the sewers. It kind of felt sloppy to me. It felt anticlimactic and ultimately kind of unsatisfying. Now, I know they're definitely setting up Chapter 2 of it with the adult Losers Club 27 years later, but I don't know, I kind of walked out of the movie feeling a little unsatisfied by the ending. It just felt anticlimactic. It felt like there was this big buildup, and then it just it got sloppy, and then it just kind of abruptly just kind of ended. Still, overall, I really liked it. I highly recommend it. I think it lives up to most of the hype that surrounded the film. The characters are great. The performances are great. There's a lot of intensity to the film. The pacing is good. The atmosphere is good. Bill Skarsgård is great as Pennywise. I'm ready for chapter 2 already. Bring it on. Go see it. I highly recommend it. I hope it makes tons of money, and I hope it proves to Hollywood that every movie you release doesn't have to cost $250-300 million. It doesn't matter how much the movie costs. What matters is that it is a good movie. So when you look back at the ruins that was the summer movie season of 2017, understand that it doesn't matter how much a movie costs. What matters is that it is a good quality movie that people want to see. So go out, support it. I recommend it. I think you'll dig it. If you've seen the film, please let me know what you think of it down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, you'll float too. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.